Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cigar Reviews. Today we are looking at an awesome, unique little cigar from Black Label Trading Company called Last Rites. Let's check it out, shall we? Actually I don't know if this is Last Rites. Let me check it out because I don't see the word last rites on the bottom here, but I don't see this cigar either. We might have to take this to Google and see what Google has to say about it. And if Google doesn't know what to say about it, we'll take it to AI. We'll go all the way to the top on this bad boy. Bear with me. No matter what, it smells amazing. Huh. Okay. It's not online. So I found it. Black Label Trading Company. Viaticum 2021. Maybe I'm poor at reading, but I don't know what that says. Thanks to Brandon. Listen, guys, a freaking subscriber sent me these. You guys, what am I supposed to do with you guys? I mean, this is beyond nice. I mean, this is ridiculous. Sent me all this. Got it in the mail today. I mean, these are legit, guys. I don't know what to say to that. Thanks. I mean, very nice. Very, very nice. Humbled, very grateful and thankful for people in our community who are awesome. And, man, I sure appreciate it. I'm going to do my best to accurately describe these and to appreciate every single puff of these. So before I get even more coughed up with that, let's get into this. Okay. So, Black Label Trading Company. Finally, 3 minutes in, we're going to talk about this thing. Black Label Trading Company has announced its Viaticum line, which will be heading to stores next week. The line was first released in November of 19 as a limited edition that was only available to retailers who attended the 2019 IPCPR convention and trade show. Now it gets a wider release and is available to all the company's retailers after being shown off at the 2021 convention. Viaticum is an evolution of the Last Rites blend and a testament to what Black Label Trading Company is all about, said James Brown. Not the James Brown, but creator of BLTC and partner at Fabrica Oveja Negra via a press release. It uses most of the same tobaccos, but in different proportions and primings. It's the perfect balance between strength and complexity. This cigar is bold, but also very refined. It's all about balance. The dark fruit and earth flavors are wrapped in soft floral notes and elevated with a multitude of spice on the finish. Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper, Honduran Habano binder. Sorry. If you have earphones on, you have died. Nicaraguan and Honduran fillers. It is made in Fabrica Oveja Negra in Esteli, Nicaragua, and offered in 3 box press sizes. This size is awesome. I know I can already tell them I love it. The company has released 800 boxes of each size. A spokesman for the company added that there will also be an additional release made from Germany. Da 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 da. Cool. I like it. So, like, around 15 bucks a piece. Smells really good. Really good. Cold Draw presents flavors of dark chocolate, espresso, raisins, black pepper, licorice, cinnamon, caramel, generic nuttiness, and dried cherries. Man, it's good, guys. I can tell it's good. Let's light this thing up. I could talk about it for 700 to 900 years, but let's crack it. I've been out sick this week, and I'm back. First one. I haven't had a cigar in like 4 days. Oh, man. Oh. Whew, that is good. Been a long time since I've been 4 days without a cigar. Long time. When you go that long, you honestly think about, should I hang it up? Should I just hang it up? Should I walk away? Big decisions out there, right? Ultimately, here we are. Here we are. And that is excellent. It is excellent. Oh my gosh. What a perfect cigar. After 4 days in the wilderness. It's so good. It's so good. I know you guys hear me talk a lot about old school tobacco. And I guess for me, that connotation is cigarette. Because I often, I started smoking when I was a little kid, man. I smoked probably about 3 to 5 packs a day till I was 20. I got sick. I got some kind of respiratory thing. And I laid in bed for 2 weeks, and I've never smoked a cigarette since. So that was at 20. Now I smoked cigars quite a bit from 12 to 14. I wasn't allowed to smoke cigarettes. So I smoked cigarettes. I stuck my head up the fireplace when I was a kid. But I was allowed to smoke cigars for whatever reason. That's how my dad was. And I had my little clarinet case cleared out, and I had some humidification in there, and I had a whole bunch of cigars. Good cigars, not swishers and garbage. I had some good cigars in there. I wish I could remember what those were. Anyway, there's some stories in there. We won't tell them today. But when I say old school tobacco, I mean that raw, Midwestern, hanging in a barn, Philip Morris, tobacco. And for some reason, for me, I like that raw grit, that just aggressiveness in a cigar. I really do. I don't want to suck in on a cigar and it be sweet or too pretty, too polished, too sophisticated. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Nuttiness, harsh upfront tobacco. Touch of wood. But it has a nice, dark, not oily wrapper. Small, powerful. I like this. It's just like, I mean, it's like a cigarello. I mean, it's like a it's like a big number 2 pencil. You could tell it's really well done. I like a lot about this. Not really getting a lot of creaminess. Black pepper on the front, for sure. Little cedar. They say caramel and black cherries. I don't know about that. It's definitely like super harsh in a good way. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Gosh, I hate the way I describe things sometimes, but they are spot on. It's like, you know, when you there's some cherry. You know, when you have a cigar out in an ashtray, let's imagine it's a very potent cigar. I mean, we've all done it, right? The cigar goes out. We sometimes forget about it. Maybe we were called away for something, okay? We didn't back flush it. We didn't blow air through it to cleanse it out a little bit. No, it's full. And maybe we smoked it down to the end. Full of stale cigar smoke. Very potent, very powerful. Maybe it's been sitting in a full ashtray, little moisture in the air, full of ashes. Has that real thick, ashy quality. I mean, this is what this tastes like from the jump. And I like it. I don't know. I like it. I like it like that. I like it a little dirty, a little ashy, I mean, my gosh, I'm not going to forget what I'm doing with this. I'm not going to forget at all. Little molassesy, little bit of that cherry, burning my tongue a little bit. I mean, it's working it's working me up the court and down the court. I mean, there's no place I can go to hide from this thing. It's a full court press. Um, and that's great because my attention is right here the whole time. The whole time. It's good. Getting a little fruitier, which I like. Cooling off a little bit. So the heat of the pepper is subduing a bit. We're getting a little bit fruitier on the other side. Not really any sweetness. Maybe it's getting a little cleaner. And at this point, I'm here for it. I mean, I was already destroyed at the front end in a good way. And now, take me on a journey. Where are we going next? It's just such a unique cigar. I've never had a cigar like this. Um, I'm so excited about these cigars that you guys have sent me, that our community has supported me with. My gosh, I pulled some of these out, and I smelled things that I have not smelled in years, and that I'm so excited about. And they're so fresh. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest. So cool, man. And I love. I got a nice email with them, getting my address and everything, and just what a great person. You know who you are. Really, really appreciate that. Amazing. So I love it. This is really developing in flavor. Um, the nuttiness is increasing. It's now like a nuttiness growing into a little bit of the fruit, stone fruit. Kind of like that cascara I've talked about before on that um, coffee bean berry on the coffee stone, has a lot of those fruity qualities. The pepper is not as upfront. Um, Maybe the just a hint of caramel on the end of that nuttiness, and that's mixed with the wrapper sweetness. It's got a lot going, and it all flows so well together. The nuttiness mixed with the caramel comes up. The sweetness hits at the peak, turns into a stone fruit, and rolls out into really good, just a really good aftertaste. Clean. Um, it's really good. Clean, fruity, smooth, little sweet, little bit of like sports drinks tanginess, just a hint. No pepper on the front anymore. No ashtray flavors at the front. The front is now a little bit fruity. So good. Little fruity. Mm, that's really good. A little fruity, little caramely, light, vibrant. It's very good. Very good. Sorry guys. My wife keeps texting me. We have some work to do tomorrow. So I'm trying to chime in intermittently. Apparently, I have 24 hours to get a order at Sam's Club. In case you knew that, I had no idea. So, hopefully, you learned something from my interruptions. Very good. Very good. Very unique. I think some of it is from the fermentation. Just like a coffee cherry, everything you do with that cherry on the coffee manipulates the flavor. Somewhat so with the stems and skins of a wine grape. The longer you incorporate stems and skins on wine, the more intense and concentrated certain flavors of that wine will be. Coffee, the longer you leave that cherry on the coffee bean, the fruitier and more exotic flavors of fruit you will pull out. And that is a natural process. And same with tobacco. Um, really, the masters of tobacco are the fermentation specialists. Some tobacco is even fermented and aged for a decade. Unbelievable. Just like bourbon, you have such an intense environment. These new distilleries. What are you going to wait? 3 years? You're going to wait 3 years? You're going to distill product, put it in barrels for 3 years, barrel a week, barrel a day, whatever, barrel a month. Store it, store it, store it, store it, store it, store it, store it. 3 years from now, you can start opening that supply. Unbelievable. So to do it right, you have to have quite an operation typically, and you have to really be okay with sitting on product for years. But that's where the magic happens. It's where the magic truly happens. And I truly think a lot of these younger companies are just not going to have that ability to tap into this vast array of mixing flavors. I mean, that's really a cigar maker who blends. A master blender is a flavor maker. I mean, really, that's what they're doing. And it's basically you have just a giant spice drawer. I don't want to use the word spice, but instead of crayons, you have flavors. And someone that has a room of 10-year-old beautifully fermented tobacco, that's legit, my friend. Very nice cigar. Very, very nice cigar. Very nice cigar. Let me look up this email. Guys, I'm a little low energy today. Been a long week. I feel like my cigar brother would not mind me reading his email to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Our beautiful friend in our community here, who has blessed me with these wonderful, wonderful cigars I'm so thankful for, writes, "My man, hope you are well. Appreciate your reviews and inspiring position on the way you approach your channel. I'm dying to start a channel, but I want to talk and smoke a cigar, but not talk about cigars or the cigars I'm smoking. Haha, I'm still figuring that shit out. I love it. Anyways, I'd love to send you some smokes your way, if you're cool with that. Just a few sticks I've bought that I'd like to share and get your honest take. This is all nothing special, just doing my part to keep an actual community that means something to me flowing in my life. Thanks for your vibes, brother. Stay well." We'll just leave his name as Buzz. Man, I mean, if that doesn't touch your heart, I don't know what will. But I sure appreciate that. This cigar is fabulous. If those cigars are anything like this cigar, the community really is benefiting massively from your choices, because this is great. And those, I haven't smelled some of those smells in decades, and I'm so excited to get into those. I'm gonna sit back and relax a little bit with this. It's been a long week, and I am tired. I'm tired. Feeling better, but I have to take care of myself a little bit here. This was Black Label Trading Company, Viaticum 2021. Amazing cigar from an amazing community member that means the world. This is great. Really, really great. I probably could. I could put this in maybe the top 10. So, freaking fantastic pick. Really good. That's it for today from the Cigar Reviews. Please like and subscribe. Let's keep this community going. And always a pleasure. If you need anything, thecigarreviews@gmail.com. Love to talk anytime. Have a great day. Ciao and arrivederci.